Assalamualaikum. Good morning. Hi everyone. How are you? I hope that everyone is doing just fine. Alright, for today's class, we're going to continue the English class, Year 5, but we're still using the Year 4 class, Year 4 book. So for today, it's Monday, 22nd of February 2021. And before we start our class for today, we may stop this video for you to recite the dua first. Bismillah. Alright everyone, if you are ready, let's start our class for today. Just like usual, we're going to start the lesson for the day with school conversation. Focus and hear it clearly. Let's start.
Please open your books to page 20. Let's read a text.
Teacher, may I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
What does that word mean?
Listen and repeat after me. Environment.
Environment.
I don't understand. Can you repeat, please?
How do you spell it?
Environment. Please write down.
Alright pupils, can you hear it clearly? There is, I think, it's about 3 conversations that can be highlighted here. First thing first, when you want to ask question to your teacher who's teaching in front of the class, you're going to raise up your hand and you say, teacher, may I ask a question? Or, teacher, may I ask you a question? Right? That is the first conversation that you're going to ask the teacher whenever you want to ask the teacher about something. If you don't understand or anything else, you may use this conversation. Okay? I repeat once again. Teacher, may I ask you a question? Right? That's the first conversation. Next, we're going to continue for the second one. When the teacher asks you to do something or read something but you don't understand, you have to raise up your hand and you ask your teacher, excuse me teacher, I don't understand. Can you repeat again? Panjang. If you don't want to use that conversation, you can use words and sentences which is easier for you. For example, pardon me. But it's not too proper for you to use simple words and sentences when you ask the teacher. Then you're going to ask once again, pardon me teacher, I don't understand. Can you repeat again? That's the way when you want to ask the teacher to repeat the words and sentences or the conversation that you don't understand. Any lesson during the class, if you don't understand and the teacher is still teaching, you're going to raise up your hand and you're going to say, excuse me teacher, I don't understand. Excuse me teacher, I don't understand. Can you repeat again? Okay, 3 sentences to ask question to repeat what the teacher said. Alright, and the last one I thought they say about, okay, how do we spell it? How do we spell it? For example, your teacher give you some word that you don't understand or you never heard about it, and you're going to ask your teacher, how to spell it teacher, or how do we pronounce it teacher? You have to use how. Okay, remember you have to talk politely to your teacher. So that's how the school conversation will be easier for you. Practice, make perfect. Alright, now we're going to continue our lesson. Do you still remember the story? Do you still remember the story? If you can see the picture, I think that everyone learned about this story from the previous teacher. So, what story is this? Come on, who can tell me what is the title or what's the story from this? Yes, good. Yes, good, Naili. You aimed that. This story is The Lost Boy 1. The Lost Boy 1 from Unit 6. Unit 6. So, for this week, we're going to read a story regarding Unit 7. And we're going to continue this The Lost Boy 1 story, which is The Lost Boy 2. Okay, the story just have 2 episodes to story that your book share with you. So today we're going to continue the second lesson for this story. Okay, let's continue. Alright, for this one you're going to need your book. Alright kids, before we start to use our book for today's lesson, you're going to listen to this story first, okay? Listen and do not open your book. Close your book, put it aside and listen to this conversation first, okay? Listen only. So, listen carefully. Okay, do not open your book. Do not open your book. I see that someone is opening his book. Alright, close it. Okay, now listen to this story first. Okay, you may repeat after the storytelling, but do not open your book first. Listen first. Okay, let's continue.
7. Story time. The Lost Boy. Part 2. 1. Who's the lost boy? Listen and read.
What's that noise I mean?
Asks Kelly.
It's nothing, silly. Maybe a bird. Let's get our things and go home.
Says Amin.
Yes, okay.
Says Kelly.
Kelly, is this yours?
Asks Amin.
No, it isn't.
Says Kelly.
Then whose is it?
It's my cat.
Says a voice behind the trees.
I mean, look, it's a little boy. What are you doing behind the tree, little boy?
Says Kelly.
What's your name? I'm Adam.
Says the little boy.
I'm lost. Can you help me?
Asks Adam.
You're lost?
Says Kelly.
Yes, and I lost my cat, Tiger, too.
Where do you live?
Asks Amin.
I don't know.
Says Adam.
That's okay. Let's go to the police station and find your parents.
A little later, Adam is at his house.
Mum, Dad!
Oh, Adam, we were very worried.
I'm so sad, Mum. I lost Tiger.
No, dear. Tiger is here. Look.
Oh, Tiger, you're here. I'm so happy.
Alright pupils, that is the story for part 2, The Lost Boy part 2. Okay, I hope that everyone can hear the story clearly, and now you're going to open your book, okay, the student's book, Page 78 for this one. The Lost Boy 2. Okay, page 78 and 79. Open your books. I'm going to read this story for you so that you can hear it clearly. So if you don't mind, please open your book. Take out this finger, point to your book. Right? I'm going to read and you're going to read after me. Repeat after me. Right? What's that noise, Amin? Okay, please repeat. Asked Kelly. It's nothing silly. Maybe a bird. Let's get our things and go home, says Amin. Yes, okay, says Kelly. Kelly, is this yours? Asks Amin. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, says Kelly. Then whose is it? Okay, now we finished the first paragraph for this story and for the first picture. Now we're going to further to the second picture and we're going to read this paragraph. It's my cats. Yes, please repeat after me. It's my cats, says a voice behind the trees. Amin, look, it's a little boy. What are you doing behind the tree, little boy? What are you doing behind the tree, little boy? The sentence is a little bit long, but it's okay, you can catch up. Great. Raise up your voice, okay? Please read clearly. What's your name? Sorry, I missed. Says Kelly. What's your name? I'm Adam, says the little boy. Okay, now the third paragraph for page 79. This picture. We're going to read here this paragraph, okay? I'm lost. Can you help me? Asked Adam. You're lost? Says Kelly. Yes, and I lost my cat Tiger too. Where do you live? Asked Amin. I don't know, says Adam. That's okay. Let's go to the police station. Why am I so fast? I'm sorry. Once again. That's okay. Let's go to the police station and find your parents. Alright, for the last picture. Okay, for the last picture and the last paragraph. Point to the paragraph. A little later, Adam is at his house. A little later, Adam is at his house. Adam is at his house. Mom, Dad. Oh, Adam, we were very worried. I'm so sad, Mom. I lost Tiger. No, dear. Tiger is here. Look. And there goes the bubble here. And we're going to read this one. Oh, Tiger, you're here. I'm so happy. Alright, then we finished reading this story, part 2, The Lost Boy 2. Now, you just now repeated after me, but now you may read the story by your own. Okay, repeat and repeat again until you understand what is this story going to ask you, going to tell you. I'm sorry, what is this story about? It's tell about friendship or anything else. So read carefully and understand the story very well. Now, if you have a question, you may ask me, but now I'm going to give you time to read this story again. Read and understand. Now, you may pause this video and read this story by your own self. Okay, now that everyone has read the story, I'm going to tell you what is the story about. So if there's someone who don't understand and don't catch up the words, I'm going to explain to you from picture to picture. Alright, we start with the first picture. The picture of Amin and Kelly is talking, but there's someone behind a tree, and it's basically it is about something lost, and Amin had the, I don't know what is that one called, maybe it's for the cat necklace for the cat. I don't know what do we call, but basically it is that thing for the cat. Okay, you can see the name tag or everything, anything like that lah. Okay, now Amin is talking to Kelly and Kelly is talking to Amin, but there's someone intend to be behind the tree. So the second picture, Kelly and Amin go straight to the boy and ask the boy, because they heard something saying it's my cat's, which is the necklace that Amin is holding on is the cat's. Okay, so the little boy named Adam is speaking to Kelly and Amin. So he tell his name, and we're going to go straight to the third picture. So Adam is telling what is he doing there, that he is lost and he lost his cat too. His cat named Tiger. Yes, even though it's cat, the name is Tiger. So Amin said to Adam that it's okay because Adam is lost and he don't know where he lives. Then Amin and Kelly helped him to go to the police station and find his parents. So whenever you lost or you don't know where are you right now and you don't remember where is your house, ask someone or go straight to police station so that the police can help you to go find your parents and your house. Okay, that is technically the things that you need to know. Okay, if you lost, ask help to go to police station. Okay, but remember, do not believe and put your fully trust to stranger. If you want to ask for a favor, you want to ask someone to help you, to bring you to the police station, you don't have to ask him or she to bring you to police station, but you ask them to call the police and get you there. Okay, it's something basic that you need to know for your safety. Okay, let's continue to the fourth picture. Then when they go to police station, the police station help them and everything. They go to Adam's house. Then Adam lastly met his parents, but he's sad because he lost his tiger. But instead, his tiger is at home. His tiger, his cat is at home. Okay, don't lost. It's just Adam, who is lost. So the value that we can take from this story is we need to be helpful to others. Like Kelly and Amin, they help Adam. Okay, so that is how we need to run and live happily in this world. Okay, now I've explained about this story very well, and I hope that everyone can understand it very clear. Now, what you have to do is you have to open your workbook, page 64. Page 64, workbook, okay? Workbook is not the same book as previous, it's the new book, workbook, page 64. Okay, if you can see here, it's story time. Story time. We have activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, and activity 4. So, you need to do the whole activities, okay, which is activity 1, 2, 3, and 4 in page 64. So, if there's any question regarding the story that I read before, you can ask me, and if you don't understand or you want me to repeat the story again, you can ask me to explain it to you once again. But if you understand well and you want to continue, I want you to do this homework, right? If you have finished, send it to me as usual. Don't be shy. I'm going to check your homework so that I really hope that everyone can finish this homework. Okay? Alright, I'm going to explain a little bit. For the activity 1, read the text in the student's book and match. Match, alright? You have to match. Match from 1 to A. For example, this Amin and Kelly. For example, the answer is find something in the park. For example, okay, this is for example. I don't know whether it is correct or not. We're going to match from 1 to B, okay? Please remember, use your ruler. If you don't use your ruler, I'm going to okay? Use your ruler. So the line is going to be just straight, okay? I don't want to be not too straight, it's curly or everything. Use a ruler, okay? For the second activity, activity 2, put in order, which means you have to organize the storyboard A to G, okay? Put in order. For example, A, Adam sees tiger again. Maybe it's the last one, so you put number 7 in the box, okay? There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so you write, put it in order from 1 to 7. The third activity, activity 3, answer the questions, okay? If you can see there, there's 2 pictures and questions. The first one, how did Adam feel in the park? How does he feel? He's scared, or he's annoyed, he's angry, or everything. Write down the answer. Number 2, how did Adam feel at home? How does he feel at home? Whenever he hugs his mother, what's his feeling? If you are at his shoes, how do you feel? Like that, okay? Write down. And activity 4, what do you think? Answer the questions. Number 1, did you like the story? The answer should be yes or no. Second, who was your favorite character? We have 4 characters. First one, Amin. Second one is Kelly. Third one is Adam. And fourth is Adam's parents, mom and dad. Okay, so you're going to do all these activities in page 64. Remember to do it carefully. You have to check and check again before you submit this homework to me. Make sure that you do and put and write everything correctly, and if you were just satisfied, you may send me this homework. So for today, is there any question? Peoples? No? I hope that everyone can understand this story very well, and if there's really no question, then I'm going to end this lesson, this class for today here. If you still don't understand the story or everything, you may repeat this video again. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you everyone for attending my class. Remember to submit your homework and please be happy with your family. Thank you very much. Bye. Assalamualaikum.